What's up you guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new, my name is Evan and I make videos about hot stocks, dividends, and options. So if that interests you guys, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. So in today's video, we're going to go over a big announcement that Nio actually made, and this is referring to their rapid charging that they're announcing this Friday. But before we jump into that, let's take a look at their share price, and you can see they're actually down 6.5% today. Now I think this is one of the biggest drops Nio has had in a single day in quite a while, at least in quite a few weeks. And they actually went from $19.22 and now they're down to $18. And they keep tapping right below $18 as well. And looking at the 1 week chart, you can see the last time they were below $18 was on the 21st. And they didn't stay there long, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Nio jump back up. But it's kind of surprising to see Nio dip with no bad news or nothing coming out that should affect the share price of Nio like it did. I mean, a 6% drop with no mention of anything in the news and no real reason why they dropped is kind of confusing. My only thought is that it's because of Tesla, and you can see Tesla is down almost 10% today, and Nio is always kind of copying Tesla. Seems whenever bad news comes out about Tesla and Tesla drops by quite a bit, Nio generally drops as well. And it's the same when referring to the other direction as well. When Tesla goes up and has good news come out, Nio typically follows along and goes up as well. Now, the moves for Nio aren't as drastic because as you can see, Nio is only down around 6% and Tesla is down around 10%. So the moves that Nio makes aren't as exaggerated as Tesla, but they do follow a very similar trend line. But here's what you guys came for, and this is an article by Yahoo Finance, and it says that Nio is going to announce new rapid charging service this Friday. And this announcement came yesterday on Battery Day, which I find kind of interesting because Tesla announced a lot of new advanced technologies that they're working on as well. But they didn't really mention much about what is going to be happening with this rapid charging service. Most of the details are going to be released Saturday, so they're going to announce it officially on Friday and then come out with all the details the following day on Saturday. But just keep in mind, this is part of the battery as a service offering that they're doing, and they announced that back in August. But I think the goal with both the battery as a service and now this rapid charging is kind of to get ahead in the industry, if at all possible, because as we know, Tesla is kind of dominating every country that they're in. And so Nio kind of needs to bring new technologies to kind of stay with the game and stay with Tesla. Now they also mentioned an upgrade to their operating system. They're going to be releasing Nio OS 2.7.0. And with this new operating system update, they're also going to be adding in their navigating function, which is called Navigate on Pilot. Now I'm not sure exactly how this works either. There hasn't been a lot of details released, but if it's anything like Tesla's autopilot, I think they're really going to give Tesla a run for their money. But I think it's hard to compare the two because Tesla, they have a lot more vehicles on the road and they've gathered a lot of data from all these vehicles that are constantly driving on the road. And so it's easier for Tesla to implement new technologies and upgrade their autopilot, where it seems like Nio is sort of just coming out with an advanced autopilot right now. Now, I also don't know for sure. Nio could already have an advanced autopilot right now, but from what I've heard, anything that Nio has right now isn't really anything in comparison to what Tesla's autopilot can do. Now, I know there's a lot of people that are going to argue and say that Tesla's autopilot has caused people to crash into walls and cement slabs and things like this. But you have to keep in mind, in comparison to how long we've had vehicles on the road, Tesla's autopilot is just a small blip on the map. They haven't really been doing it for very long, so it's kind of still in the beginning stages. Even though Tesla could put out a full self-driving vehicle, it just hasn't been approved yet. But I think with it still in the beginning stages right now, people shouldn't be relying so heavily on autopilot. I think if you're going to have autopilot on, you should still be aware and still be sitting in the vehicle as if you were driving it the entire time. So that's just what I have to say about Tesla's autopilot. I don't think people should be relying on autopilot so strongly right now just because it's not been out for very long. But aside from Tesla's autopilot, I want to kind of switch gears here and go back to Nio's rapid charging. So they're going to be officially releasing it on Friday and then giving the details on Saturday. But I wonder how it's going to compare to Tesla's supercharging. So this article is actually on the Tesla website, and it was put out March 2019, and it's discussing the version 3 of supercharging. Now, I don't know if they've incorporated a new supercharger since then in the last year or so, because I don't own a Tesla or anything, so I don't know exactly how this supercharging works and what version they're on. But according to the version 3, it charged at a rate of up to 1,000 miles per hour, and it can recover 75 miles of charge in 5 minutes. So I'm kind of wondering how this new rapid charger for Nio is going to compare to the version 3 of supercharging for Tesla. Because if Nio can get their rapid charging anywhere near Tesla, that's going to be really good for them. Also, you need to keep in mind that Nio has their battery swap stations, which is a lot faster than sitting and waiting for a supercharger with your Tesla. Now, even though a Tesla supercharger can charge 75 miles in 5 minutes, the battery swap takes anywhere from 3 to 6 minutes. The goal is to get it down to 3 minutes. And so you'd get a full charge in 3 minutes versus only 75 miles in 5 minutes. But at the same time, yesterday, Tesla actually announced they're going to be making tabless battery cells, and this theoretically is going to improve the vehicle's range and power. And it said that it'll make the batteries 6 times more powerful and increase the range by 16%. So to give you somewhat of an idea of how much of an increase this is, that would be like taking a Tesla with a 300-mile range, and then with these new tabless battery cells, you would go 348 miles. And Tesla announced a lot of other things yesterday at Battery Day. So if you guys are curious, just look up Battery Day announcements. And this article is on The Verge, and they talk about a lot of other things if you guys are curious. So for those of you who are invested in Nio right now, and maybe you have a relatively high average price, today could have been a pretty good day to load up on some shares. And I would also watch out for Friday, because that's when they're announcing their rapid charging. So going into Friday and possibly the following Monday, you might see some big fluctuations in the price of Nio. So definitely something to watch out for if you're invested in Nio, or if you're planning on investing. Also, for those of you who haven't signed up for Webull, make sure you sign up using the link down in the description. You'll get a free stock worth anywhere from $8 up to $1,600. All you have to do is sign up and deposit $100 and you'll get a free stock. So make sure you guys sign up, because it's basically free money. Also, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, because it really does help out the channel. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you back here in the next one. Bye.